What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. We're given two equations that says a squared plus ab plus a is equal to 14 and b squared plus ab plus b is equal to 28. We're told to look for the value of 2a plus b given that a and b are natural numbers. So we can decide to call this equation 1 and call this equation 2. Now let's add equation 1 and equation 2. A squared plus b squared, that is this, plus ab plus ab is 2ab, and then plus a plus b, so a plus b. So we've successfully added the left hand side. Now the right hand side, 14 plus 28 is 42. Now notice that a squared plus b squared plus 2ab is an identity of a plus b all raised to the power of 2 plus a plus b, and this is equal to 42. Now say that I have a plus b here, I also have a plus b here. So it is easy for me to just introduce substitution by saying that let a plus b be equal to x. And since a and b are natural numbers, that means x should be positive integer. So let's go. So this now becomes x squared plus, this is x, equal to 42. So we have a nice quadratic equation, but we move this 42 to the left. So this becomes x squared plus x, and as 42 crosses to the left, it becomes minus 42, and this is equal to 0. Luckily, this quadratic equation can be factorized, and the factors of negative 42 that we're going to be using will be 7 and negative 6. Why? Because 7 times negative 6 gives negative 42, and 7x minus 6x gives x, which is the middle item. So I'm going to be multiplying two brackets together, and I equate it to 0. Now to get this x squared, I multiply x times x, and now I'm going to be placing the factors. I'll place plus 7 here, and I'll place negative 6 here. That is it. So we have two cases. We have x plus 7 to be equal to 0, or we have x minus 6 to be equal to 0. From our first case, we can see that x will be equal to, when I move 7 to the right hand side, it becomes minus 7. Now from our second case, x will be equal to, when I move negative 6 to the right, it becomes positive 6. And just as we said, x is a positive integer. That means we're going to be rejecting this because this is a negative integer. So we're going to stick with this. This is accepted. Now that x is equal to 6, remember our substitution. We said a plus b is equal to x, and we are saying 6 because 6 is x. Now to solve for the values of a and b individually, we're going to pay attention to our first equation. Now we can factor out a from the first two terms since a is common. So factor out a, open brackets, a squared divided by a is a, plus ab divided by a is b. And then I have plus a equal to 14. So this becomes a times a plus b is what? Is 6 from what we have here. So I'm going to be putting 6 here, plus a equal to 14. Now let's simplify what we have here. So 6 times a is 6a plus a equal to 14. Now simplifying further, 6a plus a is 7a, and this is equal to 14. Now to get the value of a, we just have to divide both sides by 7, which is the coefficient of a. So we see that 7 cancels out 7 from here, leaving behind a to be equal to 14 divided by 2. 14 divided by 7 is 2. Now recall that we have a plus b from our previous slide to be 6. Now to get the value of b, we just have to substitute a here. So a is 2, so I'm going to be putting 2 plus b, and this is equal to 6. Now to get the value of b, I just have to move 2 to the right. So this is 6, and as 2 crosses to the right, it becomes minus 2. So b will be 6 minus 2 is 4. So now we've got the value of a and b to be equal to, we've got a to be 2, and we've got b to be 4. And since the original equation given to us is symmetric, that means a can still be 4 while b be 2. That is it. Now we're told to look for 2a plus b. So we're going to be using this to solve for what we are asked to look for. So this is 2 times a. Let's start with this. Our a here is 2 plus b. Our b here is 4. So this will be 2 times 2 is 4 plus 4, which results to 8. So we've got the value of 2a plus b to be 8. Now let's try again here. So we have 2 times a. We're going to be using this time. A here is 4, and then plus b. B is 2. And now solving, we have 2 times 4 is 8 plus 2, which gives 10. So we have two values. We have 2a plus b to be 8 or 2a plus b to be 10, depending on the arrangement of a and b. Well, feel free to share your ideas in the comment section below. And if you enjoyed this video and have learned something from this video, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't. Turn on the notification bell so you don't miss my upcoming videos. And like I always say, until next time, take care.